Yo, what's good, my people? It's your boy, Big Chris, aka the Compton Animator, and I'm here to give you people another WWE review. And tonight we're reviewing WWE Smackdown for December 6, 2013. And kick off the show with Big E Langston versus Fandango. A pretty okay match here. Big E Langston basically played the strong guy. Fandango was the guy trying to fight an uphill battle. Big E Langston overcomes with the win and basically does his big indie on Fandango and gets a nice little win there. Next, we get Randy Orton comes to the ring and cuts a promo talking about how he owes the Authority an apology and that they've done a lot for him and he's been kind of selfish and stuff like that. Afterwards, Daniel Bryan comes to the ring and Daniel Bryan basically tells Orton that you haven't beat me clean yet. And, you know, every time that you won either the belt back or that you just won, you know, it was always some type of interference or something. So, yeah, you haven't beat me. Randy Orton's part of the promo was pretty dry, but it got, you know, a little bit better more towards the it went on, and then once Daniel Bryan came out, it was really good, and Daniel Bryan was saying some real shit, so that was pretty interesting. Also, in the first match with Big E and Fandango, Damien Sandow was on the commentator's table, and him and Big E Langston got face to face after the match, so that was very interesting. It was nice something to lead up to their match on TLC. So the next match of the night was Alberto Del Rio versus Kofi Kingston. Match doesn't even start. Alberto Del Rio, right when Kofi Kingston gets in the ring, just starts beating the shot out before the bell rings, and Kofi Kingston gets the shit beat out of him and thrown into the barrier, and then gets the cross arm breaker put on him in the ring. So Alberto Del Rio is just legitimately pissed right now that he's not champion no more, and that Sin Cara beat him. So, you know, he's displayed some anger, and I really like that right there. You know, just Alberto Del Rio going crazy and stuff. They did the same thing with Damien Sandow, and I like it when they play their heels. When they lose, the heels should just go fucking nuts and just beat up people. That's really cool. So yeah, you got Alberto Del Rio coming out there on top. After that, we get a backstage promo with, let's see. Okay, you get a backstage promo with the Shield. They're basically talking to each other, saying that you know, one of them is going to have to fight CM Punk later in the night, and they're saying who's going to do it. And Roman Reigns cut a nice little promo talking about how badass he is, and that, you know, he's going to beat the shit out of CM Punk. And then Seth Rollins tells him to hold back, and Roman Reigns basically said whoever's going to fight CM Punk tonight has to be the biggest, baddest guy out of the Shield. And Dean Ambrose goes, well, that's me, and just walks away so he can go fight. Next, we get Ryback and Curtis Axel versus the tag team champions Cody Rhodes and Goldust Rhodes brothers. And a pretty nice match here. It was pretty entertaining. Surprisingly, Ryback and Axel are working working more well together. You had they was doing a lot of nice little move sets and stuff like that here. They end up coming out with the win through a roll-up after a distraction from Cody Rhodes got distracted. So, yeah, it was a pretty nice little match here. And I like Curtis Axel and Ryback together. That's, you know, singles, they really have nothing, but together, hopefully they can be more. So, yeah, Axel and Ryback got the win. Next, we get a match with with CM Punk and Dean Ambrose. And really nice match here. Got a good amount of time. It was kind of not sloppy, but off at first. CM Punk, you can tell, is very injured, and then, you know, he needs his time to rest, and, you know, you can tell his body's not even 50% there. But both of them are real characters in the ring, so that helped lead the match into more. And once it got down the line, it got quicker. CM Punk actually laid a really nice kick in this match leading into the GTS, so that was pretty nice. And CM Punk comes out with the win here. Next, we get a backstage segment with Rey Mysterio, interviewed by Renee Young, and he's talking to Cesaro. He's talking to Renee Young and talking about, you know, how there's going to be a new champion at TLC and stuff like that. And Zeb Coulter and the Real Americans come out and basically berate Rey Mysterio for being Mexican, basically. And they tell him that they want to challenge him to a match and he needs to go find a partner. Next, we get a Divas match with Tamina and Natalya and AJ Lee on commentary. Actually, a really nice little Divas match here. Both of these girls, Natalya and Tamina, can really work nice. And, you know, they had some good timing, good speed. They were moving around the ring really nice and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was a really nice match here. Only problem I have is with the finisher. She just, Tamina missed her missed her on splash off the rope, and Natalya just rolled her up. So yeah, it was kind of anticlimactic. But AJ Lee was also pretty good on the commentary. She wasn't, JBL and Cole didn't argue with her or didn't try to berate her the whole time. So it didn't make a distraction. So yeah, that was pretty good right there. Natalya gets the win. So AJ Lee versus Natalya at TLC. We'll see what that is when it comes up. Next, we get the Real Americans versus Rey Mysterio and his chosen partner, Big Show. A pretty nice match here. Once Big Show got in the ring, he just took out everybody and, went and did his thing. Rey Mysterio and Big Show looked like really cool. Looked like a really good team. The big guy and the small guy. And Rey Mysterio wearing this little wearing straps now. So yeah, that was looking pretty cool. So yeah, a really nice little match here with Big Show and Rey Mysterio coming out with the win. Then we get our main event, which is Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton, which Daniel Bryan asked for earlier in the night. And we got an okay match here. Typical Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton match. It wasn't bad. It was a tiny bit above average, as far as a, main event goes. But, we've seen this match plenty of times recently. So, it's nothing really new that they could have done here to get us over. Towards the end of the match, Wyatt family come out, distract Daniel Bryan, and Randy Orton works off the distraction and hits an RKO for the win. So, it's a pretty okay match here. After that, Bray Wyatt comes on screen, starts laughing, and asks Daniel Bryan, "Are you scared?" And goes, "Boo!" And then after that, what did he do? He basically tells Daniel Bryan that, at TLC we're going to show you what we're about and stuff like that, and tell him that he's going to join the Wyatt family that is in his blood. So yeah, it was a pretty chill show actually today. I was kind of not feeling too great, kind of depressed today, but this show actually brought me up. It was some nice wrestling here. Almost every match had something leading up to the pay-per-view as far as storyline goes. So it was a pretty entertaining show here today. I would give it a good solid B. Not a lot of bad things here today. So yeah, you can find me online, Big Chris 145, or Content Animator. I got all my information down below. So peace.